All right, people, we've landed back into London. We went from 27 degrees to a nice -6. I don't know either. I don't know either. Anyways, this video is going to be the do's and don'ts of what to do in Morocco. The first point is have a passenger health form. Links to all of the things that we're going to be talking about is going to be in the description down below. What this form is basically, are you sick? Do you have any symptoms? Where you're going to be staying, and like signature date, stuff like that. So what we do, we like to do things in advance. So you can download the form online and just fill it out. Or when you arrive at the airport, you can fill it out there as well. But again, if you want to skip past all the delays and queues and stuff like that, it's better to just do it online. So yeah.
The next biggest thing is money. All right, so the Moroccan dirham, which is Morocco's currency, is a closed currency, which means that you can't take it in or out of the country, and trying to get it exchanged in London is an absolute myth because no one has it for that exact reason. All right, so when you get to the airport, once you've passed immigration, make sure you change some at the airport in Morocco. Don't change all of it because the exchange rates are a bit higher than in town. Change some and then change the rest in town. All right, the next thing about that is to always carry cash, because cash is king. All right, not everywhere takes card and not everywhere takes American Express.
Did you notice how close it was to the XC change rate?
Bro, that was crazy.
It was pretty much identical to that sense.
Bro, they want the sterling.
They want the monies.
They want the monies,
It is. Third up, do not bring a drone if you're a filmmaker. This caused the biggest palaver for all of us. It was just all a bit mad. As soon as we got in, there was 6 or 7 or 8 signs that says, declare your drone. Us, man, were thinking, yeah, you know what, we can just get it through customs.
We were trying to swerve
nice and easy. Just before, you know what, and just before you exit, they actually check your bags once again. As soon as they checked it and saw the drone, the guy was like, is it a drone? Yes. All right, cool. So we spent about an hour and a half in the customs, signing everything in terms of keeping it. That's a €20 fee to even keep it there. And by the time you come, it's just a whole palaver, so just do not bring a drone.
All right, people, next point is whenever we travel, we like to use an international bank card, i.e. Revolut, Monzo. The great thing about this card is, first of all, we're not sponsored. You can exchange the money on the app, and it's just a very simple process. It's very easy to transfer between people to people or between bank to bank, and it's just such a lifesaver whenever we travel. So yeah.
All right, so in Morocco, it is one of the safest countries you can go to. I personally felt really safe. You know, it's nice. However, there are pickpockets. It exists. It's a very congested town. We went to Marrakesh. It's congested. There's loads of people. There's a lot going on. And also you have these little kids as well that come up to you. They're asking for money. They're asking for things. Once they start yanking on your clothes, sometimes you don't even realize. So look, always make sure you are aware of where your valuables are. Zips in your pockets. Maybe carry your bag on your chest, you know.
Shaq, hold on, sorry. Before he carries on, Shaq just looks like that uncle that will just give money. So everyone was just approaching Shaq.
Yeah.
From all
Uncle Shaq! Uncle Shaq! Give me some money.
Come on, man.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was just so fun. Anyway, I digress. Carry on.
But it was bloody true, man.
And this guy will feel so bad. He's got a heart of gold, so he'll just give out the money anyway.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Next up, always negotiate. It is an expected culture, if you will, in Morocco and Marrakesh. What the price is not necessarily the final price. You can get discounts of up to 40 to 50%, but it's the policy. If you don't ask, you don't get. So
100%.
Don't be British and accept the price and not cause that kind of palaver. It is expected, and you can anything from taxis, food, Louis Vuitton bags, clothing, whatever it is that you want, you can get it at a mad discount. So always negotiate, and that is an essential rule.
All right, next point is pre-book your taxi from the airport to your hotel or riad, and also another taxi from your riad or hotel back to the airport. Usually when you do go into taxis and stuff, sometimes they'll be like, oh, the taxi price is this or that. Again, they could overcharge you and you wouldn't even know it.
Or the meter doesn't work. That is the most infamous. Legally, they're meant to have a working meter, and so if they say it doesn't work, either negotiate a price or walk out and get another taxi.
And you'll be paying 3 times as much if you don't pre-book a taxi, because they know you're foreign and you're a tourist. And in the grand scheme of things, 20 to 25 pounds for a 20-minute drive, 30-minute drive isn't too much, especially when you don't know the do's and don'ts. But if you're watching this video,
now you do.
All right, so the next one is tap water. We're very lucky that in England we have access to clean, sanitized tap water that we can just drink any time of the day. But bearing in mind Morocco is in Africa, we don't have the same luxuries there. And look, I'll be real with you, if you want to have the runs, Be my guest, drink the tap water. You be running all night, all day, innit? But be careful. You know, drinking tea is fine because, right, you're boiling the water, you're getting rid of the bacteria, it's all good. But, like, be careful that even if you're having, like, fresh juices, you know, that they're not, you know, diluting the juice with tap water and all that kind of stuff. Just be careful, man. Keep it safe.
That Moroccan tea is now a culture inbred within us. To have it after every meal is just insane. And the way they pour it as well is all a bit mad. Anyway. Now, this is a very, very serious problem, especially for someone like myself who adores cats. Alright, these guys are absolutely one of the cutest animals on the planet, and they're really, really tiny as well. And I had a severe problem with my addiction with cats, so please do stay away from it. You don't know what cat. This is serious, bro. Chill out, bro. Alright, and it was a serious problem.
He finally admitted his addiction
with not petting these cats. So and you don't know what kind of diseases they come with, and in a complete different continent, you may not have the right shots and stuff like that. So just avoid, you know, petting cats at all.
Another point is give these people the exact money that they're asking for after it's been negotiated. So, fun little story with Shaq. Back to when Morocco was facing Portugal in the World Cup, you had these little kids, you know, giving out flags and stuff like that. And I think they were asking for 10 dirham. Shaq gave 100, and the kid held on to that 100 dirham for the life of him. He didn't want to give him no change. He didn't want to give him the flag. He
gave me the flag, but he didn't want to give me no change, innit?
He's like, listen, my 100 now. That is basically what
and then I was chatting to the mum. The mum was like, oh, you know, allow it. Like, at this point, I'm speaking French with her because I'm like, you know, I have to try and twang it somehow. Yeah. And then the mum's like, no, please, brother, habibi, like, no food.
Basically, it was hers.
And then I said, you know what? I said, like, bro, have it. Innit?
And after spending 100 dirhams on a flag, it turns out it was upside down in the first place. So, forget it. So just, yeah. Anyway, what he said. Alright, so for the final point is our departure from Marrakesh back to London. And this is something that we did not realise ever happened. I thought we've moved past the point of, you know, secondary school registers where everyone takes a name. No. So, first of all, when you have a boarding pass on the way back, you cannot have a digital copy of the boarding pass. You have to print it. I forgot about that. Number two, that boarding pass is not valid until you've checked in. Now, what do I mean by that? Check-in doesn't necessarily mean you have luggage to check in. You have to physically go to the desk, check in. They have a manual book, I shit you not, that they will tick off your name, saying that you are confirmed of the attendance of the flight. Then they will stamp that boarding pass. If you do not have that stamp, they will not let you on the plane.
It's long for that.
So it's very, very important. Go there a bit earlier than usual, especially if you're going throughout the seasonal periods, so you don't, you know, you have enough time to go through duty free and whatnot. But that is the final point. Always get your boarding pass stamped and go through a check-in.
Yeah. I mean, also, just to add on to that, be ready for them to check your bag like 3 times. They checked it when we got into the airport.
So jarring.
They checked it at security. They checked it at the gate. And when I'm not talking like just, you know, tapping the bag, like I'm talking full on scanning the ting, opening the ting,
and they won't close it to me.
Through the ting.
So much disrespect. You know what I'm saying? They'll pack the shit. They'll open it up, yeah. My suitcase was mad tight as it is. But the disrespect,
bro.
Anyway. And you can't even say anything.
See it, yeah.
These men have like stoic faces and stuff like that.
You can see it, yeah.
Bruh.
Stress vi out, bro.
It was so
stress vi out.
And that, my friends, was the do's and don'ts of Morocco. As always, don't forget to like,
subscribe,
comment,
share,
hit the damn notification bell.
Jeez, you guys know. Notification bell.
So you guys damn well know when the next banger comes out.
You know what time it is. 3 Man Abroad out. And peace.